going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday morning. Just want to give a quick channel update. We recently broke 200 subscribers yesterday, so thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you everybody who's been subscribing. Just give me feedback. You know, like I made a comment in one of the guys' comments just today. I just bought a house and we just started recording here, and so now that I can, you know, drill holes in walls and do whatever the hell I want with impunity, we're gonna make some upgrades to the channel. We're gonna get some new recording equipment. We might get some new mics, get some new cameras, you know, make it look a little more professional, get a little add a little sexy to the channel. I know that there's already staggering amounts of sex appeal on the channel with my beautiful, luxurious face here, but we're gonna add a little a touch of class, a touch of style to the channel. God willing, if my wife lets me buy some more stuff. That being said, I'm going to start hitting you guys with a few more regularly scheduled deck techs like I used to. I bought those new commanders, the new Commander 2019s, and there's like 3 decks I want to make. The first deck tech we're doing today is going to be on this bad boy right here, Ghired, that's the old dude. Jiggy, Conclave Exile. I posted one video with him the other day where he just generates so much power. You know, I'm old enough to remember when rap was good. Back in the mid-90s, we had a epidemic of shiny suit rappers, and that's exactly what Jiggy is. Jiggy is the shiny suit rapper. He's out here trying to get his boys into the club. He got a whole entourage. He's out there bringing rhinos to the party, and it's just ridiculous. One shows up, then 20 show up. It's a fantastic deck to play. Like I keep telling people, I keep telling every single person who makes a comment or tweet on Instagram or the channel that they're like, oh, I don't, or Twitter, they're like, oh, you know, none of these commanders really interest me. They're underwhelming. Keep telling people these 2019 commanders are sneaky. They don't, like, besides Kirik or whatever his face is, the Mono Black Eye, these other commanders people are sleeping on. They're sleeping on them. I'm telling you. I made a terrible Greven deck. Like, it's really bad. It's literally Greven plus swords and a bunch of other crappy cards. And I never even equipped any of the swords, and I was just doming people with Greven because he's so stupid. Same thing with that Morph one. I think that she's wildly undervalued. I think she's just gonna dump out value. I mean, it's whatever. I'm getting off the rails here. So I'm going to hit you guys with a quick deck tech for Jiggy, Conclave Exile, and let's get to it. Alright guys, like I said, hitting you with this quick deck tech for Jiggy, the Conclave Exile. He's going to be 2 colorless, Naya, so he's going to be 2 colors, 1 red, 1 green, 1 white for a legendary creature, Human Shaman. He reads, when Jiggy enters a battlefield, create a 4/4 green Rhino creature token with Trample. Whenever Jiggy attacks, populate. The token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. This guy is super fun. First of all, let me backtrack a little bit besides how funny he is. Wizards, why did you only give me 1 Rhino token? You give me a bunch of eggs, a bunch of other tokens that I don't need, with 1 facing of a Rhino token. That's hot garbage. Alright, so Jiggy's going to be a token deck, obviously. It's going to be a pretty aggressive token deck. You're playing green, so you're gonna be able to ramp. This deck is super fun. It's 2-0 already. I only played 2 games. Both games I won, so it's pretty spicy. And with really, I bought a bunch of cards. That meaning I didn't upgrade the land base. The mana base is pretty trash. So let's get into the deck tech for Jiggy, the shiny suit rapper. We got 4 mountains, 7 plains, 8 mountains. You got a Selesnya Sanctuary, Ash Barrens, Rugged Highlands, Croson Verge, Gruul Turf, Exotic Orchard, Jungle Shrine, Command Tower, Sungrass Prairie, Blossoming Sands, Terramorphic Expanse, Great Pelt Refuge, Evolving Wilds, Khazad-dûm Refuge, Boros Garrison, Myriad Landscape, Cinderglade, and Naya Panorama. Again, this land base was pretty trash. If you hear that dumb dog barking in the background, I apologize. The house that I bought is still We still out here, baby. I'm still repping the south side of Chicago. I just moved to McKinley Park from Bridgeport. So, you know, it's real out here. We got some card draw coming up. Monumentus Fall. Great card. Just sacrifice. You mean literally. You're going to pay for it and you sack one of these Rhinoceros tokens. There you go. You got 4 cards, 4 life. Harmonize. Shamanic Revelations. You're going to generate a buttload of tokens. So you're going to draw some cards. Same thing like Monumentus Fall, Life's Legacy. You're drawing cards, doing your thing. Got some equipment and some artifacts coming up. We got those Tims, those Lightning Greaves, giving Jiggy haste. I put this in there, the Sword of Truth and Justice, just because you figure you're going to connect with something and then you're going to make all your guys bigger. We got Klamperuski, one of the... You actually think about what a horrible device this is. I don't know how much you'd actually use it in real, if it was a thing. Just sack it and put it on those tokens. This card here is fantastic. I've yet to experience it in game, but I can't imagine it's a bad card. Idol of Oblivion. You tap it, draw a card if a token entered the battlefield this turn. You're going to make tokens, so don't worry about it. You're going to be drawing some cards off of there. You're going to be swinging with all your Rhinoceri, throwing with the God Pharaoh, getting those double triggers from Jiggy entering the battlefield. You know, Jiggy enters the club, he wants a free drink, so why not get him 2 drinks? Ashnod's Altar, also sacrificing all your tokens and drawing all the mayonnaise into the pool. Excuse me while I pour myself another cup of coffee. We got Soul Ring. Again, it's in the deck. I don't see why people complain about it. Every single person who plays Commander has a Soul Ring. Play it, nothing wrong with playing it. Thran Dynamo. Boros Signet. Gruul Signet. Selesnya Signet. And Commander Sphere. All pretty straightforward. Then we got some Rampitude and some Dorkage coming up. Harrow, Far Wanderings, Farseek, Nissa's Pilgrimage, Cultivate, a card that I've really been liking lately, Fertile Ground, Birds, Llanowar Elves, and Finhorn Elves. Like I said, those are the Southside Elves. They got their little rusty shank. They're out here looking around corners. They're out there doing work. We got Samut, giving that haste. Garrick, Primal Hunter, drawing cards, making tokens. Now we got some goons. A real small amount of goons for a Kevin deck. I gotta be honest with you. I was amazed to see how few goons were in this deck. Stalking Vengeance, you know, you're making all those tokens, they start dying. Stalking Vengeance is gonna start doming people. Skyline Despot, you're gonna become the Monarch, get that extra little card draw, and then if you're still the Monarch at the end of the turn, at the beginning of your next turn, you make a little token. Grand Warlord Rada. This is like Jiggy's little flunky, you know, this little gopher. You know, she comes out, you got haste, you're swinging all the rhinos, swinging Jiggy, and then she's making all this extra mayonnaise. She's out there making moves at the club, you know, telling the DJ what songs to play. Tristani, gonna populate, gonna gain some life. This card is fantastic. I put it to good use the other day, the Selesnya Eulogist. Just your exile and things. People who play against graveyard decks frequently, like I do, know how infuriating they are. So he's exiling all the creatures from the graveyard. Garrick's Pack Leader, drawing the cards when the rhinos come. There we go. Rampaging Baloths. Also getting the goons out, getting a little squad out. You get the green beast instead of the 4/4 rhinos, but either way, it's a 4/4 body. Nothing wrong with that. We got Full Flowering, populating, Slicing Twain, destroying things, getting a little card draw. Jiggy's Belligerence. I want to see how this works. I haven't cast it yet, but we'll see how it goes. Beast Within. Nothing wrong with that. Our Reckoning. Destroying all the creatures and except tokens, so your guys are cool. Druid's Deliverance. Again. Populating. Threaten damage. Little fog effect. Little middle finger to people who want to swing at you. Sundering Growth. Killing things, populating. Rootborn Defense. Again, populating. Bringing all the boys to the club. Hate Mirage. I want to see this card work. I haven't cast it yet, but it seems pretty spicy. It seems like, especially with some of the other cards you're also going to see coming up. I think it's going to be good. Hellion Eruption. I think this is a pretty spicy card. You know, you can swing all your dudes at one person, take them out, and then the next person thinks, oh, I got you now because all your guys are tapped. You cast Hellion Eruption and just flood the board back again. Second Harvest, making all the dudes again. Now here come the real meat and potatoes of the deck. This deck is a token deck, so here are all the cards that are going to help you with your said tokens and really get the game going. Impact Charmers. You're creating a lot of tokens. You're gonna start dealing damage. Goblin Bombardment. You put Clamp on something, start shooting things with it. You're gonna have a lot of tokens. You can shoot things with it. You know, got that. You got Stalking Vengeance out. You're gonna put in work. You gotta have Perforos out there. You know he does. He's really the OG. Like this guy gotta die now. You got a Perforos out. Doubling Season. Warstorm Surge. Anointed Procession, so you're just going to be making all the tokens. Colossal Majesty, drawing all the cards. Song of the World Soul, populating. Gruul War Chant, giving all your little rhinos menace and +1. Seems good to me. Growing Rites of Itlamok, going to be generating all the mayonnaise. Growing Ranks, populating. Iroas, God of Victory. You know, again, you're making all your creatures that much sweeter. Parallel Lives. I didn't get Primal Vigor in here just because I didn't want people to also gain the benefits. Someone just texted me, excuse me. Divine Visitation. Again, you're making all the angels instead of rhinos now. Cathar's Crusade. And Elemental Bond for the card draw. So you see what we're trying to do here. You got Jiggy out. You got Perforos out. You got maybe even, where the hell did it go? You got a Doubling Season out. You see what this deck is doing. You see you're making tokens. You're getting everything cooking. You're getting the party started, and that's what it is. All right, guys. That was my deck tech for Jiggy, the Conclave Exile. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, thank you to everybody who subscribed recently. We just got that over 200 sub. And thank you guys. Appreciate it. Give me your comments. Give me your feedback. Good, bad, whatever. Just let me know. You know, I want to hear everything so that way I can improve. And if I'm doing something right, let me know. If I'm doing something wrong, you say, hey, jackass, get your shit together. All right, man. Take care. Thank you. GMGC.